EJ's proposal leads to a reveal that shocks him and Nicole. And the rooftop confrontation ends with spoiler asterisk and asterisk spoiler going over the edge. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. As we get into Salem, EJ's reeling over Stefan and Gaby's announcement, and after downing a couple glasses of champagne, decides to get down on bended knee and proposes to Nicole to upstage his brother. Well, I don't know what to say. She tells him to get up, and he asks if he should get her favorite boy band to propose in the town square with dubs. She tells him she just wants simple and sincere. So he tries again with more feeling, and she says no. Why in the hell would I even think about marrying a cynical, opportunistic jackass? He's dumbfounded that she's angry, and she yells at him that the only reason he proposed to her is because Stefan proposed to Gaby. He tries playing it down, but admits the timing of the proposal was a bit off. But that wasn't the only reason he proposed. When she scoffs, he yells that he loves her. You love me? They both realize what he said. He's not sure when he realized he loved her again, but the past few months were the happiest I've been in a very long time. She struggles to say, I love you, and admits that while she cares about him, it's Eric Brady still, isn't it? She insists that's not it, but EJ sulks about their drugged sex. She insists the timing is a bit off, but he's not sure what she means. Over at the precinct, Trask sweeps in to needle Eric before he tells the clearly delighted DA that Sloane's been arrested. In the interrogation room, Jad asks where Colin is. If you had turned him in from the beginning, we wouldn't even be in here. Sloane insists he's not dangerous, but Jada says he's dangerous enough since he made her sister do his dirty work. Sloane latches onto the sister thing before she says anything, demanding to know how their siblings are involved and what Jada thinks she has on Colin. Sloane then tells Jada she can't be objective if Talia's involved, just before she gets a call from her desperate sis asking for help. Jada runs out, ignoring Trask asking for an explanation. The DA turns to Eric. So Nicole Walker, Sloane Peterson, and her? Do you have a thing for obnoxious women? Trask tries barging in, and Eric tells her to leave Sloane alone. They make an agreement to both go in to talk to her. Sloane admits that the police believe Colin poisoned the biscuits, then insists she didn't have anything to do with her brother. But if the cops go after her for guilt by association, they'd better think twice. She tells them about Talia being up to her neck in this. Sloane suggests arresting her, while the actual person who's an accessory is a bad look for the department. Trask agrees to let the charges drop, but Colin and Talia are going to have to answer for what they did. After a phone call, Trask tells Sloane what Colin's been up to and tells her it's time to give up her stupid vendetta before storming out. Sloane asks Eric to get her out of there. At the hotel room, Jada tells Talia she knows what's been going on. Our father would be so ashamed. Talia asks her to stop yelling and help Polina. She thinks Colin nabbed her. Jada's horrified by the photo album of Colin's parents' death and wants to know how Talia got mixed up with the psycho. When she gets to the roof fall, Talia knows where they are. Rafe calls an ambulance for Abby at Sweet Bits. Abby manages to tell Rafe the health inspector took Polina. Guess they failed the inspection. Rafe tells Abe that health inspector was actually Colin, Sloane's brother, but Abe can't stay conscious. Over at the hospital, Rafe yells at his cops to find Colin faster. Bedford should be considered armed and dangerous. In his room, Abby manages to gasp out that Rafe to find Polina. Find my wife. He then starts to code. Later, the doctor says Abby needs to get into the ER immediately. He's hemorrhaging and needs family for consent. Rafe reaches out to Theo and puts him on with Dr. Hubbard for consent, saying Abby has a fighting chance if they can operate. Meanwhile, up on the roof, Polina urges Channel to do what Colin says. He, in turn, is delighted that she showed up. He rants about his mom, then tells Channel to say goodbye to her own mom before she jumps to her death. He rants some more and insists, with a gun to Polina's head, that she's going to end her own life. Days of Our Lives now exclusively airs on Peacock. To make sure you never miss an episode, subscribe to Peacock. Please note that if you purchase something by clicking on a link within this story, we may receive a small commission of the sale.